Being a beginner sucks in any game. I mean, it's great because you get to experience everything for the first time, but the downsides are you get to experience everything for the first time. For example, there's a lot of things in GTA which are completely gatekept by your level. You can't get a minigun until you're level 120 or until it's available in the gun van. And nobody wants to wait weeks to get a weapon. It sucks. And today, we're going to be talking about a business which definitely removes a lot of the level locks, and that is the auto shop. This is one of the most important businesses to buy in the game, and if you're a new player watching today's video, you're a beginner, I would definitely recommend to consider picking up the auto shop as one of your first purchases. I think that the agency or the Kosatka are numero uno on the totem pole. I think that, like, if you don't own an agency or a Kosatka, you should get one of those first. But once you have that, you can very easily earn millions upon millions of dollars. And that is where getting your hands on an auto shop is a very, very important purchase. First of all, if you're under level 100, and let's say you've got a lot of money in your account, right? Let's say you've just got your hands on this, the Torero XO, an absolutely amazing supercar. You've watched my video on it, you've watched somebody else's video on it, you're like, wow, this thing's fast, it's got great customization, it's a beast. You bring it over to Los Santos Customs, and, oh, I'm sorry, you're not level 25. You can't put bulletproof tires on. Oh, you're not level 50. You can't put a turbo on the car. You're not level whatever. You can't put engine tune this. You can't put this spoiler on the car. It sucks. I've started many new accounts. I started on Xbox 360, moved over to Xbox One, moved over to the PC. I've done multiple Broke to Billions accounts since I've started this channel. And before the auto shop was added, upgrading cars was always the biggest just what the frick moment when it comes to the game. And I understand why they have level locks, but it was super annoying. However, Rockstar has since then removed those locks, specifically if you own an auto shop. Purchasing an auto shop will allow you to have a 10-car garage, like we can see here. And if you press right on the D-pad or Q on the keyboard, you are allowed to bring whatever vehicle it is into the customization area inside the auto shop. And what you will find when bringing your vehicle into this station is that every upgrade is unlocked. Every single upgrade. That is huge. And it basically takes what would be a very painful experience as a new player and actually makes it enjoyable, right? Getting the auto shop, I immediately purchased this. It was the third property I purchased on my Broke to Millions account on the PlayStation. And it's because I'm able to now fully upgrade any car that I want immediately instead of suffering. Why would I ever want to suffer, right? So it's definitely a very, very important purchase. Getting bulletproof tires unlocked, getting all these upgrades is so, so important to get. But it's even more important to that because also you'll notice these are discounted upgrades. Normally, it would be costing me a lot more money to get my hands on the small wind deflector. Or, you know, if we look at something like the turbo on a car, it would normally cost 50,000, but because I'm in the auto shop, it costs 47,500. I'm saving a decent amount of money on the turbo upgrade. Now you might think to yourself, oh, it's only $2,500. It's not that big of a deal. But if I upgrade 10 cars and I put turbo on each car, that's $25,000. I have got over 150 cars in my garage. And if you do all the math there, I have literally saved by upgrading them in the auto shop, especially on my Broke to Billions account, millions of dollars, right? I would always recommend to upgrade your vehicles inside the auto shop. And if you have the Vinewood Car Club garage, upgrade them there even more because it's a 5, or no, maybe it's even a 10% discount. Yeah, it's a 10% discount there and a 5% discount here. It's huge. Definitely take advantage of that. When it comes to the auto shop, you also have a pretty solid way of earning money. Well, you actually have two different ways of earning money. First of all, we have this, which is the Union Depository Contract. We can see it pays me $300,000, and in total, it takes around 15, 20-ish minutes to complete. It's very easy to complete, and it pays a lot of money. And the best part about the Union Depository Contract is, let's say, for example, it's not on your job board. Well, all you have to do is accept a random job and then call Sasenta on the phone. Sasenta is part of the auto shop. You can see I'm calling her right now. When you call Sasenta on your contacts list, it allows you to cancel a contract job. Doing this, when I go back inside of my auto shop, also you can't call Sasenta when you're inside of your auto shop, but you can when you're outside. So if we call Sasenta and then we go back over to the job board, you're going to see there's 3 random jobs available to me. And as you can see, the Union Depository job is not one of them. So if I register as a boss really quickly so I can access the job board, let's say I just start up the agency deal, right? And then I back off, I leave the auto shop once again. If I rinse and repeat this, eventually the Union Depository will appear. And the Union Depository contract pays way more than any of the others. Now, I think there is a 48-minute cooldown to the Union Depository contract once you've done it once. I could be wrong. Somebody can correct me on that if I am. But I think there is a cooldown. So if you've just completed the Union Depository contract and you want to start it up again, you're going to have to wait a slight cooldown before you can. But that's fine. Do something like the Mackenzie Field Hangar, and then you can do the Union Depository after that, and then you can do the Mackenzie Field Hangar again. And there you go. Look at that. Union Depository right there. So very easy to just do that method, start up the Union Depository, and then keep doing it over and over and over. Great way to abuse the auto shop and make as much money as possible. You also have the ability to claim vehicles which are no longer available in the game. However, the Neo is now available. You can actually purchase these vehicles, as you can see, which is pretty sweet. There's always going to be 2 cars if you have the upgrade. We got the Jugular, and as well we have the Neo. But instead of purchasing the car, you can also modify it. So I can service the vehicle, respray it, wood bleach brown, which is all the way at the bottom, scrolling. Where the heck is wood bleach brown? Wood beach. There you go. Done with that. Then you got performance upgrades, engine tune, EMS level 2, turbo tuning, and we got sports brakes. There you go. And then we got body work. We have upgrades, roof. We have painted vortex generators. Done. We've got skirts. Where the heck is that? And then we have carbon GT skirt. Done. And then we have hood, which is over here. We've got carbon hexa vented hood, which is this. There you go. And then all we have are wheels, wheel type, SUV, and then we have Cognoscenti, which takes 1 second to mount. And that's it. Confirm modifications. It costs me $50,000 to modify the vehicle. Then you have the option of the staff delivering it or you delivering it. If you have the staff upgrade, just have the staff deliver it. It takes them like 5 minutes to do it. And that's why you purchase the staff for your auto shop, so that you don't have to deliver it yourself. Plus, if you end up crashing the vehicle, you have to pay. Where if your staff deliver it, there is no crashing, there is no payment. You don't have to worry about that. So I would definitely recommend to... I mean, you saw how quick that was. It literally took me like 1 minute to customize the vehicle. And then that's it. Then your staff go and deliver it, and you make like, I don't know how much it is, maybe $50,000. But yeah, a minute of work for $50,000. And you have 2 vehicles in your auto shop. So it's actually closer to like $100,000 for 2 minutes of work. It's a lot of payment for a very, very little amount of time spent. I would definitely recommend to take advantage of that. But yes, at the end of the day, the auto shop is a great business. It allows you to get your hands on upgrades that you normally wouldn't have if you're a beginner. It allows you to earn a lot of money. The contracts themselves are very fun. And they also give you weapons. So even if you're a beginner, you don't have to worry about having really scummy weapons because you're forced to use the weapons that the auto shop contracts give you anyway. They give you cars for the missions. So in general, there's really nothing you have to worry about. Just like that, we've delivered the Neo to the customer. Let's see how much money we make from this. No crashes, no scrapes, no anything. Perfect customization. And we made $80,000. So we made $30K in total. Not bad at all. Sweet. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more content like this, you know what to do. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.